Hey guys, so I got my book today, The Idaho Four, An American Tragedy by James Patterson and Vicky Ward. There's a lot of people on social media that are saying that this specific book proves that Bryan Kohberger knew Maddie Mogen through the Mad Greek restaurant where she worked at. I want to read this chapter to you guys because people are definitely taking this out of context. So this is a dream that one of Maddie's friends, Emily Allant, had after Bryan Kohberger's arrest. Maddie wipes down the tables and turns to get fresh cutlery to seat the new customers. As jobs go, waitressing at the Mad Greek restaurant is a pretty good gig. The 40-seat restaurant with a vegan-friendly menu isn't one of the more popular ones in Moscow, so servers, all college kids, friends, don't get run off their feet. Maddie's grateful for the pay. She can make as much as $80 per shift, which covers her gas and her Ulta card and the trendy clothes she likes so much. And there's the added bonus that the manager asked her to redo the restaurant's website. Then she turns and notices him, unusual looking, intense, bulging eyes, thin, almost emaciated, and pale, almost ghost white. He's raising his hand. He wants her attention. She smooths her skirt and walks over with a smile. He orders a vegan pizza to go. He's staring at her intently. Maddie is used to male attention, but this time it feels uncomfortable. "I'm Bryan," he says. "What's your name?" Maddie hesitates, then tells him. Why wouldn't she? Everyone here knows it. She hands him the check, and as he pays, he asks, "Would you like to go out sometime?" This is an easy one, Maddie thinks. The idea of going out with this strange-looking guy is surreal. He doesn't know it took Jake, her boyfriend, a whole 2 years to become her boyfriend. Maddie is anything but easy, even for guys she likes, and she doesn't know or like this one. She flicks back her hair. No, she says. She smiles, laughs a bit. It's like a nervous habit she has, especially with guys she turns down. She doesn't mean anything rude by it, but this guy looks at her strangely, like he doesn't believe what he's hearing. He gets up slowly, still staring at her, and walks out. Maddie shakes her head and goes about her business. She doesn't give the guy another thought. She doesn't see the guy walk to his car, a white Hyundai Elantra, sit in the driver's seat and type her name into his phone. Her Instagram with the photos of her past and present is there for all to see. Maddie in a bikini, Maddie with her roommates, Maddie and her friends posting in skimpy clothes for a fit check before a night out. Maddie, Maddie, Maddie. He looks, he presses like once, twice, 3 times, and he looks and likes some more. So this is a dream that Emily Allant had again, and it's something that she often thinks about, a connection that Bryan Kohberger could have had to Maddie Mogen. Now, if you go back to one of the prior chapters, I actually just finished reading it a little bit ago, it discusses Maddie Mogen and her room in 1122 King Road. It basically says that when Maddie moved into 1122 King Road, everyone knew which room was Maddie's because she put the letters of her name in the window and her signature pink cowboy boots on the windowsill. It says Maddie's vanity is just behind. When it's dark and her lights are on, anyone walking by can see her putting on her mascara. And keep in mind, Maddie posted a lot of photos on social media publicly with her wearing her pink cowboy boots. She also tagged her location a lot as well. So I think that it is safe to say, because Bryan Kohberger didn't have to go up the stairs to the 3rd floor, that he did go up there, possibly for Maddie. Now, I don't necessarily think that Kohberger was following Maddie on social media and liking her posts. Remember, the defense and the prosecution confirmed that there were no connections between Kohberger and the victims, but I do think that he saw her somewhere, somehow, possibly at the Mad Greek restaurant, seen her name tag, got her name, maybe not her last name, but her first name, thought she was attractive. Whether or not he would have said something, I don't know. Maybe he followed her to where she lived after her shift and then realized what room was hers based on the pink boots that she always wore in the window, her letter in the window, and her getting ready, putting her mascara on at the vanity, which is also visible outside in the window. There doesn't necessarily have to be a social media connection or a digital connection between Bryan Kohberger and Maddie Mogen to showcase that there was one. We know that his vehicle and his phone were pinging in that area many times before the unalivings. And you guys know how easy it was to find photos of the inside of 1122 King Road. As soon as these crimes happened, we all got on it and we were able to see the inside and the interior and the layouts on Zillow, on other websites. This is a criminology student, someone who studies criminal justice, someone who tried to commit the perfect crimes. He would have made sure that he didn't have any connection with the victims on his phone. And I stand by the fact that if he did not drop that sheath, he probably would still be free and would have gotten away with this. I don't know, based on everything that I've read up until this point in this book, I'm on chapter 13 right now, it seems like Maddie was actually Bryan Kohberger's intended target. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through this entire book today. I mean, it is very, very lengthy. It's like 400 pages, I think. But as I read things and if I find anything of importance, I will be sure to share. But it just seems like so far it's basically covering everything that we already have seen, already heard from documentaries, from court papers, and from interviews in recent shows and stuff.